introduction.
Hello everybody, my name is Ben, and this is my 4th year of being a garden player. Thank you. This is my 2nd year of being an assistant here, and I am running lights for this show.
I'm Gregory, and I'm playing the role of Wilderness Bob, and this is my 2nd year at Garden Players.
Hello, my name is Leah, and I'll be playing the role of Miss Emery, and this is my 2nd year at Garden Players.
Now, a couple of very important things. Make sure you have a parking pass in your car. No one wants to get moved. If you don't have one in your car, go and get one from an usher.
Like Office Assistant Jess is in the back. You can get one from her. Wave hi, Office Assistant Jess. Hello. That's my mom. So.
If you have a cell phone, please switch it off.
We will be professionally videotaping this performance, so please no flash photography as it interferes with the tape.
Everyone wants a clear view of the stage, so if you must take a short video, please move yourself to the side or the back of the theater.
We'll share the video of the show on YouTube in June, so you really can just sit back and enjoy. And now, welcome our artistic director, Bettina Hershey.
Thank you so much. I'm so delighted to have you all here for Magic It Up. And we want to say thank you to the Church in the Gardens and the Community House for allowing this to be our theater home. This is my 21st year creating original musicals for kids, and it's really so much fun. A bunch of our musicals get published and performed all over the world, and this musical was written by myself along with Gwyn Watkins, who's right there in the front. Spotlight. We also have such a fabulous band with Melinda Baylor on the keyboard and in the classroom. Dee Russo, my husband, and the Scoochies collector on guitar. We got our songwriter Eleanor, who works at New Blue, a wonderful jazz club. And backstage and on the spotlight, we've got alumni crew, kids who went through the program and came back as teens, come back as in college, and we've got such fabulous people like Nola and Lorenza helping out, and wait a second, we've got all of you, the parents that help with the props, the sets, the costumes, the fundraising, the promotion. Everything is so important, and you all make it possible. Can we have the house lights for a moment? If you helped out, please stand up so we can give you a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to put the house lights down. I wanted to mention the Scooches. Our band is playing for the ceremony of the Memorial Day Parade this coming Sunday. And if you're garden players, you can march in the parade with us. Also, Flag Day, we're playing with the Scooches, and garden players kids are going to sing some of the songs from the show. That's June 14th. But you can find the information in the playbill. The playbill is such a gorgeous book that we have so much fun putting together, and there are so many local businesses who support this program. And we really couldn't put these shows on without the supporters in the playbill. So make sure you look through your playbill, you go visit the businesses and you say thank you, you try what they do. They're all really supporting this program, supporting their arts, and they're local. Over there you can see a banner, the sponsors, the Gold Star sponsors who gave a little bit extra, and Dee's also gave some food for the crew. So give all the local businesses a big round of applause. And without further ado, I want to say, enjoy as you matic. It's epic.
Once upon a time, there was a magic kingdom in the woods. All the creatures lived in harmony. The unicorns gathered. The hares some frolicked. The war eagle soared. The wizards kept a close eye on the kingdom, making sure that the magic was in balance, and the outside world never worked out. And everywhere you went, there was magic.
Magic everywhere in the forest. We have plenty magic to spare. Let the humans happily ignore us. Creatures, we're all safe and aware. Magic always does grow. Magic everywhere go. Magic never ending flow. It's magic. We know. Water eagles, fierce and fantastic. Handsome always ready for fun. Unicorns so sleepy massive. Wizards wisely gathered as one. Magic always on the grow. Magic everything go. Magic never ending flow. It's magic forever, for always together. It's magic. We know.
The magic began to escape into the air. The water eagles and many gathered all of the magic they could and took it to their corner of the kingdom for safekeeping. They considered themselves the guardians of magic and vowed to protect it always. Sadly, that left very little magic for the unicorns and hair sons, who retreated back to their old quarters with the little they had left. The wizards promised they would fix this and began brewing a potion to restore the magic. 100 years passed, and the forest shrank. Nearby, a village popped up, which turned into a town, where children went to school and read stories about magical creatures. But not even their teachers knew that magic was real. And it was so very close, just waiting for the right people to come along.
Throw that up here. So people up here. Keep up the pace, kids.
Now, as we go deeper in the forest, watch your step! You don't want to step in a tree root, or a vine, or a salamander.
Wilderness Bob, what's salamander? It sounds magical, like it's under an enchantment. It's a tiny lizard. Not everything has to be magical, kids.
Salamanders are not lizards. That's actually a common misconception. Salamanders are amphibians, and lizards are reptiles. Miss Emery, You don't have to raise your hand to ask a question.
Oh, that's okay. I just want to be a good example for Blake. And I want to be a good example for Parker. Call me first.
Oh, our moms are so embarrassing. Yeah, let's pretend we don't know them.
Okay, what's up?
Yes. What about newts? Parker, Blake, and Joe actually learned about this in our amphibians unit. Newts are a type of salamander.
Iron newt is a common ingredient in witch's potion or wizards. Don't forget, not only witches make potions.
Wait, what if we make a potion out of the things that we find in the woods? Do not eat anything you find in the woods.
Your teacher's right, Joe. Don't eat anything you see in the wild, unless it's been identified by a trained expert, like me.
Or me. You, Miss Parker? I studied mycology in university. That's the science of mushrooms. Mushrooms are so fascinating. It's one of the many reasons why I love this field trip. Well, I love this field trip because it's like a big outdoor wave. Look, you can do push-ups literally anywhere.
Miss Blake, is it true that if you find a cricket mushroom and you step inside it, you'll enter the fairy realm?
Do you think that's true, Blake?
I really want it to be true.
Yes.
Children, I love your imaginations, but we are here to observe the natural world. Remember our ecosystem lesson? Remember photosynthesis? Remember the water cycle?
Remember we mentioned an observation and develop a hypothesis?
I observed that those tree branches look like unicorn horns.
I hypothesize that Igor just stolen the unicorn horns.
I conclude that unicorns are real.
Why do we even bother? So, you're saying applause causes applause in the sloths?
This conversation to be the Wizard of Framboise. That's raspberry in French.
You don't get a wizard name until you become a real wizard.
Ah, right.
But we're so excited that you're here to begin your training. Let's show them how we do it.
so it stays nice and damp.
Just like workers, they love the damp. They sleep on lily pads and eat raindrops for snacks. Raindrops! Delicious! I can't take much more of this. We are in this beautiful, real forest, surrounded by the wonders of nature. And these kids are so trapped in their imaginations, they're not even seeing it. I think we're all suffering from the moment. Let's go to the blood box. Well, then, Miss Bob, Miss Minsky, would you get out of the vehicle and go rent the bus?
Will do! Ooh, it's my...
I want to see how where he hurts. Well, I can go make every bit of feel better. Show the runs, tweety tweet, fastest wins. Follow me. Poison ivy, I attacked and tweaked up under poison ivy. I thought our moms would never leave. Joe, did you bring the kid? It's in my pocket. That's all you brought? Well, I may have eaten some on the bus. And although when we got off the bus, oh, and when we were going to the bus, I wish we had more. Whoa! Wait, Joe, what just happened? I must be dreaming. I am always dreaming of giant candy falling from the sky. Well, we know it's not perfect dream because there are unicorns. You guys, I think I am a unicorn! I wish for more giant candy! I wish I could talk to animals! I wish for real! I'm a bird! No way! We have magic powers! Awesome! Look what I can do! Magic is magic, can't be true. children. Where's Parker? I don't see Blake or Joe either. They must have gone off together. We should have and they have each other. We have to find them. Let's split up.
No. Going off in two separate directions is the worst thing we can do. The best thing to do is to stay here at home base.
I guess we can eat our lunches.
And we can have the crunchy, delicious snack I brought all to ourselves.
What is it?
Fresh cicadas. These kids, they're coming.
Kids, where are you? Hey, can I try one of those? Bosfer, what time is it? 1:15, Gallica. And Bosfer, when was the last time we checked on the magic orb? 10 after, Gallica. It is time. It is time. The magic orb remains the same size. The magic orb remains the same way. The magic say, praise the Lord equals guardians of magic. Gallica, we say, praise the us, guardians of magic. No, that sounds silly. Praise the us, guardians of magic. See? Onyx, Doran, Carpia, Aquila, what brings you here?
We come with news from the forest.
Far below the treetops, there's a sound. A sound we haven't heard in a long time. A sound like magic. Impossible. All the remaining magic in the forest is contained in the orb. Should I fly down to get a closer look? No, all the water eagles will swim here to guard the magic from half. We only fly if the situation becomes dire.
How do we know if this place when it comes back?
As long as the orb remains unchanged, the force is in no danger.
First the frog eyes, then the oyster mushrooms. Everything I add falls back into the cauldron. What's going on, Wizard of Claus?
I don't know, Wizard Claus. Could our potion ever go scrappy, Wizard Claus?
Maybe we need to start again from scratch with pause. Let's not do anything we might regret. Unpause.
It smells different than it did yesterday. More like a day off from school.
Ha ha ha! That is weird. I have no idea why it would smell different. I definitely didn't anything. Apprentice, do you have something to tell us? I'm sorry. I was only trying to help.
Apprentice, show us what you did to cause the commotion in the potion.
Whoa, what was that?
Pencil shavings.
You added pencil shavings. Were you trying to poison us all?
Again, I'm sorry. Does anyone see those children?
Children can't see or hear us.
It's one of the laws of the Force. Wizards are invisible to humans.
You're wizards? I was right. Wizards can be potions too.
Pause! Wizards, these children can see us.
That can only mean one thing. Somehow, the children have the magic.
Was it the pencil shaving?
Mom, we're still mad at you.
Unpause. So, are you magical children?
Well, we weren't this morning. We were just normal children. Hi, I'm Blake. I'm Joe.
So, we were on this field trip, and then suddenly we were levitating and moving objects with our minds. Oh, and giant candy fell from the sky!
So, we figured this was a magical force, and we went looking for magical creatures, and then we found you. I'm Parker. Hi.
It's funny, this morning we were so hard for magic to be real, and then it was, maybe it was their hope.
Blah, blah, blah. Quiet, Wizard Claus. Apprentice, go on.
Well, it sounds like they wished for magic, and they hoped it would come true. Maybe the magic goes to people who have hope.
I guess I haven't felt that hopeful in a while.
How long?
99 years.
If the magic has chosen these children, maybe they're the ones who will be able to finally heal the forest.
But Wizard Claus, what about our potion?
Maybe it's not enough all by itself. If the children can see us, they should be able to see all the other creatures. If they can collect the magic objects, bring it back here, we can add it to the potion, and the forest will be in harmony once again, and the magic will return to everyone. Children, how do you feel about going on?
Each of them has a magical object that they've been protected. If you can find that magical object and bring it back to us, we can add it to the potion and the rinse will be healed.
Well, you know, the journey will be gone hard. But you can make giant candy fall from the sky whenever you want. So,
We're in! We are so in!
I'm so excited I feel it too. Me too. That's my excitement. It's magic.
whoa!
Blake, you look different.
He must have transformed again.
How often does that happen?
It happened once before when you first got the magic.
Magic is beyond predictable. You must be careful.
My magic falls will send you in the direction of your first destination, the kingdom of the hairstyles.
What's a hairstyle?
Let's give these kids a hand.
That is such a nice way to travel.
No sign of them anywhere. This is awful. What if they're lost? What if they're hurt? What if they get adopted by a pack of wolves and emerge 10 years later as wolf children?
Oh, you saw that movie too.
Alright, first off, there are no wolves in this part of the forest. We're in bear country.
Plus, if there's one thing I know about Lake and her friends, they're smart, creative, and
That's
resourceful.
3 things.
If there are 3 things you know about Lake and her friends, they're smart, creative, and resourceful.
And 4, they love the game Uno, but that's not important. Anyways, we're not worried.
We are worried. But I think looking at this Bob was right. The best thing to do is to stay put.
Nobody is leaving these woods until Joe, Blake, and Parker have been found.
Excellent. We can hunker down here for a while.
I just realized they never ate lunch.
I mean, we should probably ration whatever we have. Well,
Oh yeah, I ate the rest of the lunches. Gotta get my potion in.
Well, it's a good thing we bring our gorgeous coats. After all.
great! We can use those as blankets if the kids get cold.
But then what do we wear?
Folks, we're not going to get through these next couple hours if we can't share our resources.
When is my house cleared?
You are literally surrounded by plants.
I was going for the Target tonight and buying hand lotion.
You know, hand lotion, that's so sad. Or this lotion has become a real bummer.
Nothing wrong. On the case. Going wrong. All the place. Kids are lost. Never bring your coffee. Be here.
Thank you.
They take us to the river and shampoo our hair.
They bring us magical food from the hidden vines in the forest. Please don't cry.
Hey, let the Harrisons feel their feelings. I would be pretty sad if I didn't have anybody to care for me.
Harrisons have huge passion!
Extra time! Big speed! What if we bring the unicorns back? What did
You say what?
You see, we're on a quest to gather the magic. You see, we're on a quest.
To gather the magic objects and bring them back to the wizards.
That will never work. Why not? Nobody wants to give the magic.
This
So
is-
little left.
It's a little awful.
Put it all together. We may be able to make that forest.
All the Harrisons have is this magical hairbrush. But nowhere to brush us. Sit.
We'll rush you.
We promise.
I'm not sure about all the magical berries. Cool, we can definitely wish for more candy.
You
can. And will you stay with us forever and ever and ever?
Come on now!
Well, if you give us that hairbrush, we'll try our very best to find the unicorns and make things right. No matter what, we'll make sure that somebody's always here to care for the hair sons.
We promise.
High five!
Really? High five, high
Five,
five,
five.
So you're gonna find a unicorn for us? Yes, absolutely, 100%. How do we do that?
The hairbrush can guide you to the unicorn.
Okay, hairbrush, lead the way. Wait, before we go, I wish for some candy for the hair subs. A lot more than before. Our magic must be getting more powerful. I wish for candy.
Well, maybe you don't want it that much.
Let's get home before it gets dark. Bye, hair subs. Bye. Thank you for caring some for having some. That's not what we're called, silly.
High five! trouble you caused with the real one, we cannot trust you with it.
Yes, Mr. Claus. We nearly averted catastrophe.
And yet, there was no catastrophe.
Where are you? The wizard and yet.
And yet, what the apprentice did may very well save the forest.
Ridiculous!
What do you mean, Wizard of Claus? The apprentice, however unintentionally, gave the magic to the children, and the children can accomplish what our potion was not. I agree. For all their flaws, the apprentice did something good.
I did?
I see what you're saying about flaws and flaws, but it gives me pause. What if these children are not up to the task?
go with them. But if we go, who will serve the potion?
I can do it. You are not going to this potion.
No, I will help them. I'll try not to be too obvious. I'll stay in the background.
And what if you get in over your head?
Then I'll call for all of you.
We have a plan. The Wizard of Oz, let's celebrate.
Special celebration song coming right up. I think it wants us to go this way.
Are you sure? It's practically dark, and we're like in the middle of nowhere.
But we'd probably be there already if you didn't keep taking candy breaks.
Well, I'm not the one who wants to be an animal every 5 minutes.
I think we all need to take a break. I'm ready for some lemonade.
I miss my family. We need a better way to travel.
Wait, I know. I wish I could fly. Here I go. I know, but I can't stop.
What are you supposed to do with all these lemons?
Why isn't the magic working? This is all wrong. We look like completely different kids again. I don't understand the magic at all. It's so confusing being so many different people at once.
And we still don't know where we're going.
No, don't cry.
Let me feel my feelings.
Cry too.
Me three.
Tweet, tweet, go this way. Tweet, tweet. I can hear animals talking again. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
No, but the bird is telling us where to go.
That's right. I'm a bird. Go this way.
I mean, what other options do we have?
You're not. Well, then don't lose sight of it. One step closer to friend lost. Breathe in, breathe out. Picture yourself in a meadow. There are flowers all around. The sun is shining on a wide open space. You are going, yes, I am down. I'm down to the left. sunset from the waterfall, the sunset's from the west. That must be the waterfall, must be to the west. I'm right here. What else can you remember? The meadow was on the first. I think it was that way. No, that way is the clearing with the pink mushroom. I'm pretty sure that's where the raspberry bushes are. There's no way we can figure this out on our own. Unless you use magic? I guess it's worth a shot. We wish to make a map for the unicorns! Look, a map! It works! This is incredible. We've got all our favorite places. Here's where the hairstyles live. How can we ever thank you? I know you don't have much magic left, but we need to bring some magic back to the wizards. Do you have any magical objects we can borrow? The only little bit of magic left here is in our horns. Maybe you could move the magic from your horns to someplace else? We do have a very fast net. Unicorn, present horns. Here, please use it wisely. Thank you. We will. Let's go right now. Wait, how do we find water eagles? Oh, don't worry. With magic fish found, the water eagle will find you. Farewell. Bye, unicorns! Nice meeting you, unicorns! Unicorns!
I don't understand. The potion was fine a few minutes ago.
I don't remember it ever turning pink before.
Or squirting at us. Something's very wrong.
What if we can't fix it? What if our century of hard work was all for nothing? The apprentice wizard may be our best hope, but it's nearly dark and they haven't returned.
I wish we could magically make everything work the way it's supposed to.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, we should probably be prepared to stay the night. I'm going to see what's going nearby for dinner. Miss Kaminsky, can you still got the firewood?
Sure thing. I can look for sticks and do my squats at the same time.
Like we on the couch eating forest berries like the 173.
We should look at the children one more time before I get started. I'm so worried. I wish they could tell us they're okay. I wonder if they would say if they were here. Oh, probably they're on some magical quest with lizards, animals, and unicorns. Don't forget the unicorns. How could I forget the unicorns? And then we go this way to the berry business. They also love berries. How much? Very much! Unicorns love pear sums too. And thanks to those three kids making a magical map, we never have to be apart again. Woo! Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Was that they talking about? The kids are okay. And magic is real? Magic is real! And we transfer back. Hope this is the last time. My feet are tired. I wish I could fly. Parker, that didn't work before. Tell me why it would work now. I don't get it. Our magic was so strong when we were helping the unicorns. What changed? Maybe we need to do it together? I wish I could fly! Well, worth a shot. Who dares to summon the magic? Who dares to attune our portals? Oh, hey, it must be the water eagles we've been... What's happening? Can't breathe. I'm reaching for the air to water. Feels like drowning.
It's ruined to left stolen and we use the water moving power again.
But we didn't steal anything. You have magical objects that don't belong to you.
You are trespassing in our realm.
We're water eagles, guardians of magic, protect the magic for everything in our power. Guardians of magic, keep on rising, water eagles feeling blue. Guardians of magic, are advising, we'll be coming after you. We're gonna fly where you go. You'll never get away from. Better hand that magic back. Or become our morning snack. Guardians of magic, the magic feeling every little night. Guardians of magic, our magic, we're already flying. We're gonna soar through the cool till we obey our rising. Better in the smoky night, or become the ones we hunt. Guardians of magic, warriors shining through. Guardians of magic, we'll be coming after you. We'll be coming after you. And you will be coming after you. Water eagles, grab them! Where's us? Disperse the water with my applause. Who's your applause? Let's make an escape. Look, let's get that children! I still think this plan has flaws. And there's flaws. That's not a word right now. Those children are prisoners. Stand aside and let us protect the magic. But we're trying to protect the magic. We're not talking to you, child. Rude. It's true. Not about you being rude. Well, that too. But these children have brought more magic to the forest.
Impossible. Our magic is beyond human comprehension.
Then how did they make a map for the unicorns and how did we get all that candy for the hair drums? Actually, we don't know how we did that. Sometimes our magic is super strong, and other times, limited. Aha! I'm right. I figured it out. Your magic is strongest when we're helping the unicorns and the hair drums, right? So you mean when we help others, our magic gets stronger?
You're wasting your time on this nonsense. It has its power from it. Well, maybe, children. You could do what our power could not.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We wish to reunite the forest!
Ruby? Is that you?
Water eagles, where have you been? Mom!
Oh my goodness, so many plates. This is a dream.
I always wanted a big family.
Miss Mancha, Miss Blinker! Here we go! We tried for a second to create a potion and help restore the magic. Turns out all we had to do was learn to share it. And now it's your turn, Water Eagles. Water Eagles, here's something fun to funny thing. Our magic war.
Yes!
That.
If the water eagles are as wise as the legends say, they'll see the wisdom in sharing the magic.
All right, wizards, we are in your hands. Don't we need to add these to the potion?
Don't worry, we brought the track
practice cauldrons.
The magic! It has returned! It's a new era! When a dream comes true, it's only the beginning. Losing returns to winning. Follow it through when you finally know. It's only the beginning. So practice, you'll be grinning. Let yourself grow. So the flash of your magic doesn't seem to flow, and you're ready to turn and go. You can smash all your magic, throw it all away. We say, when you miss with heart, it's only the beginning. You're in the second inning, wishing the stars. It's only the What happens now? Well, we thought our job was to protect the magic, but it seems that to keep the magic alive, we must continue to share it with one another. We'll take care of the hairstyle.
We'll make everybody laugh.
We shall promote the apprentice to full wizard. In honor of your great ideas, your new name shall be the Wizard of Ahas.
That's even better than friend was. Oh wait, now that the magic is in the sword.
You can help me lead forest tours.
Hang on, we all have magic now, and we still don't know how to use it. Well, have you ever thought about being teachers? It's very rewarding.
Teaching magic? That sounds like an adventure. We've had enough adventures for one day.
Yeah, I'm even tired of being teachers.
No more magic for us. Show